state champion in the women's events. She is a huge advocate for women in poker and one of the leaders of the WPA. Welcome to the booth. Nice to have you.
Thank you, Jamie.
Tell us a little bit about what you do for the lodge and ladies.
Once a month we have a ladies' lodge. Everyone is welcome. The public is welcome. It's a league that we do once a month. A portion of the funds are withheld for the point leaders at the end of the season. And we try to send women to bigger events when they win the cash. And there's monthly payouts as well. So typically it's the first Saturday of every month. Our new season will be starting this August.
It's great to hear. And I know you're a big part of this massive turnout today. We've been pushing this a lot. Over 300 entries in a ladies event. That's amazing.
Wow, it's probably the largest in Texas, and 194,000, I believe, in the prize pool. So great results, and thank you, ladies, for coming out.
It's awesome.
It has been a heck of a tournament, though.
Yeah, it really
It's
has.
huge turnout, just phenomenal.
The woman you hear speaking right now is Chris Reed. I believe it's her birthday in just over 24 hours, and she came in with the chip lead.
Also my roommate.
Wow, nice.
Good luck, Chris. We're travel partners, and she's staying at my house. And there's quite a few locals we can talk about who's at our final table real quickly.
Build it.
Seat 1 is Brittany.
Bill built it. That's very funny. I like that.
Brittany has 850,000 starting chips. Seat 2 is Sarah. She has 680,000. Seat 3, Joy, 910,000. Seat 4, Brunilda, 390,000. Seat 5, Chris. She's our chip leader with 3,020,000. B. Berman, which also goes by Cooltilda, is 1,025,000. Ashley Frank is 770,000, and Krisha, 2,255,000. 8 ladies today going for the big bucks.
150.
You guys may know Ashley better as Poker Face Ash. She does a lot of vlogging and is a super active poster on social media. She's really trying to elevate the game for women and reach a lot of people.
Feels good now. Yeah.
She also recently won a Run Good ring as well as a WSOP
Yeah, she's had
circuit
a great
ring
year.
in Tulsa for the ladies.
There you see the chip counts and positions. Just a massive chip lead for Chris Reed and Krisha. They're the two in the top spots by far. So depending on how they play, I mean, if they're fairly aggressive, this could be a short final table. If they're kind of snug and pay jumpy, it could be a long one.
Yes, I want to thank everybody for coming out at midnight to watch this with us.
They're super cute.
Yeah, especially a lot of you guys in chat. I know you were there for the whole championship final table that just concluded about an hour ago. So people who stuck with us all day, you guys are
This is the
awesome.
perfect time to wear them then.
And I know you can see right through to my eyes,
Yeah.
but that's okay.
My granddaughter's favorite color, rainbow.
Krisha raising under the gun of Ace Queen. Poker Face Ash, despite her short stack, has a hand that's good enough to defend with in the big blind. And an interesting flop, to say the least. Poker Face Ash with bottom pair, but also the gut shot to Broadway. Krisha with top 2. Less than 12 big blinds in her stack. Every single chip is so precious.
Yeah, actually, Ashley's the one that got me out. She, I believe she flopped a boat and I turned a boat, so it was boat over boat.
That's not fair.
It happens.
So we're actively rooting against Ashley in this booth. I'm just letting you guys know. That's just how, just kidding.
Actually, I told her she'll probably win it because she's got my lucky chips.
She's a
That
good-
happened in
good
Tulsa.
player, too.
In Tulsa, she got me too. So I said, "You're going to win it now," and she did.
All right. Every player left locks up about $5,000. Top prize $43,000 with an added 25K bonus deal if the player can prove that they've read Die with Zero. I think Bill Perkins actually has a little pop quiz or something.
10 questions that he's going to ask you to see if you can answer them based on the book. And unfortunately, I didn't have enough time to read it, so I guess it doesn't matter. I'm told it's good, though. Thank
It
you, Bill.
is.
Thank you to Bill Perkins again for adding that 50K. It really means a lot to the women. There was $196,702 in the prize pool.
Very nice. So Chris Reed, whose birthday is pretty soon, wakes up with ace queen offsuit in the cutoff, makes it 3x. Poker face ash with her short stack in the small blind, just 11 big blinds with pocket queens. She's going to make the shove.
Nice.
I had an ace.
And Chris Reed makes the call. Ace queen, I don't follow her for that. Ash can have much weaker hands.
I kind of does.
I really a little bit.
How much?
It's 570.
Okay.
All right. Heads up, one player will win, then we're in.
Nice.
Heads up.
Chris Reed's looking for an ace. Or a 5 now.
Or a 5.
Little sweat.
Nice.
And then there, poker face Ash, dangerous player when she has chips, is going to double up. Thank you so much, Paul Edwards. He says, coffee and nibbles for the stream team. Jamie, thanks for hanging around. Thank you for hanging around. Anyone in chat who's pulling the double feature with me, appreciate you.
You got the Sonics?
Thanks so much, Ruth, for joining,
She did.
because this would be very lonely and sad, and I might fall asleep.
I'm here to poke you. Ebony will be joining us later. Somebody's asking there, Matthew and Shauna. It's Ruth Hall and Jamie Kerstetter right now.
I was hoping for a race there, but not quite.
Well, at least Chris could afford that one.
Yeah, it's only a flesh wound. She's got all the chips still.
Yep. I'm telling you, Ash got my lucky chips.
Sarah Ralston waking up with a decent hand under the gun. I met Sarah. We played on Hustler Casino Live together in a game with Norman Chad. Became friendly, met a couple times to play at Venetian in a 10-20 no limit game. So I think despite not having a lot of Hendon Mob results for Sarah, I think she might be a somewhat high stakes cash player.
But how impressive. She has 2 results on Hendon, with one of them being a 4th place at the win in a $3,000 event for $111,000.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. I would.
Screw piecing together the little
Yeah, those
tiny
little-
cashes. Just
yeah.
do it all at once.
She doesn't mess around.
Yeah. Chris Reed with a very nice flop. She's open-ended with 2 overcards. Sarah, though, picking up some chips that she's going to say goodbye to.
Raise.
95,000. Raise.
Christina instantly raising, putting the pressure on Sarah.
Chris herself has 11 cashes, 280K on the Hendon. Her largest was a monster event in Georgia back in 2021 for 18K.
Nice.
She owns the Poker Queens Facebook group.
Oh, very nice.
Lots of celebration in there.
Just want to say thank you to AMIF, if I'm pronouncing that right, for the $10 super chat and the very cute Sheba.
Yes, it has been 12 hours. We started this at 10 a.m. so we'd get the preferred structure, and I'm glad we did. A lot of women were very happy about that. It's just going to be a long evening, and that's okay. We were ready for it. $500 buy-in.
Wow. And Sarah Ralston jams all in. I mean, Chris Reed can't fold. Her hand is too good.
I don't think she will.
690.
So what, please?
Basically a flip here.
Yep.
680.
Someone's asking, what is WPA? It's the Women's Poker Association, over 7,000 members. And we support all of the ladies' events and trying to get more women into poker. Thank you for asking.
Felt like you were making a move there.
No.
She makes the call.
Heads up, one player alone.
Not after just losing that.
Oof.
And there you go. Check mark goes to Chris Reed.
Nice playing.
Yeah, nice playing.
Good game, Sarah. Always nice to see her.
Good game, Sarah.
Did you want your? Oh yes, thanks so much. It was really nice meeting you, ladies.
Yeah.
Nice.
So she'll take home 48.58 for her 8th place finish.
I thought she had the queen jack.
Lost to you.
Big
Good
blind
from
lead.
her.
Chris Reed's going to extend her chip lead just a little bit.
I
50.
You can join WPA on WPA.poker. It's free to join.
We win it.
nothing I can do.
We're also located on Facebook, Women's Poker Association.
People in chat saying fatigue setting in. Look, it's tough. At the feature, there's a lot of nerves involved, and you've also been playing since 10 in the morning. In case you thought like Sarah's jam was a little impulsive, it happens. You know, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah. I think that's the one thing I find in a lot of the ladies' events. You know, they tend to tire pretty easily because they're not used to the 12, 14-hour grind.
When you get a good structure, yeah. If you're someone who only plays ladies events, a lot of times the structures are really fast. And then you get faced with a really good structure, like WSOP and WPT both give very good structures. This was actually, once we argued for it, we got a good structure. I agree with that. I think when people are used to playing turbos, they're used to just having to make impulsive shoves and stuff, and it takes a while to set in and be like, wait a second, I actually have play in my stack.
Right, I really enjoyed the WPT back in December. That was wonderful.
We're running it back. I think we can get $1 million in the prize pool. If they made 2 starting days, I'm always like pushing for something
Yes.
harder.
Yes.
So I think eventually we'll get that. We had over 500K in the prize pool last year.
Well, the Lodge has just been wonderful supporting the women here. Not only our monthly league that we have, but supporting ladies-only events in the series.
One more.
It can only get better, right?
It's been, I mean, turnout percentage of the field has gotten better over
Lots
the
of
last 5 or 10 years. So
Yeah.
we're doing something right.
Lots of out-of-towners here.
It's great.
Hello, Yoda. I see you in chat still there.
Yoda, perfect attendance in chat. Honestly, MVP mod. I got to say, Jimmy Bluffett also
Jimmy, too, yeah.
grinding in there. Appreciate you guys a lot. Brunilda in the big blind, very, very short. Makes
So
the
in
folds.
addition to the cash, we have 2 trophies that are going to be presented too. One from the Lodge and one from the Women's Poker Association. I don't know. I think the longer I play poker, the more I'm looking for the return on investment versus the dust collector. What about you?
I don't know. I used to be like, I don't need any trophies. I play online poker. I don't even get any like. And now I'm like, ooh, this is a cool trophy. Maybe I'll go to that tournament. I'm getting less rational about it. Poker face Ash with queens again.
She needs to give those back to the dealer. I'm telling you, I gave her my lucky chips. Here we go.
I mean, that was nice of you. But I don't know why you did it to Chris Reed when it's her birthday and everything.
Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Of course, you know, I have a little vested interest in her, but I'm not going to be prejudiced. I want every lady to do well here. Krisha's got a lot of chips.
Oh, this could be trouble for Brunilda, who is very, very short.
Yeah.
Under 5 big blinds.
Yeah, it's
Suited
probably
Broadway
gonna
cards,
go.
you just don't really want to fold. Just
Oh.
gonna make the call.
I don't know. With 5 bigs, I'm probably shoving that if I'm going to go.
I think it doesn't matter too much either way, honestly. Like, she's going to do fit or fold, right? If she hits something on the flop, she goes with it or not. And Poker Face Ash would not be folding pre-flop to a stack that short. So it's a little bit of, like, interesting decision to give herself a chance to fold. Let's say if it comes out ace high.
Right. She's folding here.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he was 60% of a royal now, though. I actually would have preferred if Brunilda just open shoved this flop. You know, then you play Christina and Poker Face Ash's stacks against each other too. Sometimes you get through. Obviously, we see she wouldn't have in this one where Ash has a pair.
Happy 21st birthday, Sherry. It's Sherry Asif.
Pretty in here.
Yeah, it's so nice.
I really like the Texas with the
I was just
sliding.
thinking about that too. That's
Yeah, it's
Yep,
very
and the
nice.
Texas vibe.
setup.
Very nice.
You know, you also have ICM implications too, so maybe she's
Yeah,
thinking if
hanging
I
on
hang
to
in
your,
there.
you really never know. So as the shortest stack, you don't have as much ICM pressure on you as everyone else does. But there can just be a big hand matchup that you're not a part of, and you just make a few extra $1,000. Definitely should be something on your mind.
Don't know what it towards me.
Three big blinds on the button. Not going to find a much better spot than this to get your last few big blinds in there.
Yeah, unopened pot.
Good luck.
We call that a small in.
155.
Chris Reed with a suited king and lots of chips to play with.
It's kind of a no-brainer with her stack size.
Yeah.
Try to take a player out. I get in so much trouble when I have a lot of chips and I take.
Ooh.
Ooh, hello. Hello, B. Berman. That is B. Berman from Vegas, one of my friends as well. She's got 124K on Hidden, 5 cashes in 2023. Her largest was a Rio Deep Stack in Las Vegas in 2012. $235 entry. She won 23K.
Very nice.
Nice. Okay.
She isolates, of
I had a
course.
suited king, but nothing like that. Very nice. Yeah.
That's the best big blind special.
Well, not about to go all in with my suited king there. Glad I didn't get frisky.
Heads up.
Do you have black
One
cards,
player
Bill?
in.
That's what I want to know.
Oh, wow. What
nice
a flop.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, it's basically a flip. And there you go. It's just a fade of heart
More sweat.
to
Yeah.
crack those aces.
Re-sweat.
Yeah. Sweat, re-sweat.
Ooh, it was
Safe.
red.
Yep.
Very nice.
Wow. Jack 7 hard.
Staying alive. That Jack 7 suited. always
Nice to see you in the chat, Alexa Hart.
Just saw it can be done.
Yeah, how many reds you got?
Oh, you're good. I was just curious.
3.
Yeah. I was looking at that a while ago. They were all mixed
7.
up.
Oh.
If we have any of the international ladies railing this final table right now, please check out WPT Global. It's an awesome site to play on. U.S. players can't play right now, hopefully one day. But if you're a cash player especially, they have a huge cash network, and I've heard it's amazing.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
It's good to be Brunilda right now. Just cracks aces with Jack 7 suited and follows it up with kings the very next hand on a 10 big blind stack. Instead of jamming all in, she just min raises. Chris with ace-8 in a decision, but she definitely sees that as strength. Looks over and says, "You have 10 big blinds, and you just opened."
7-9 in the big blind. She's thinking about defending to that min raise. I kind of like the min click in her position in the cutoff.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris had ace-8, didn't she?
Yes.
I'm like, wow, that looks familiar.
Yep. Goes check, check. But now Ash is open-ended.
She has a few more outs with one card to come here. Looks like Argentina's in the chat. That's kind of cool. Hello, Argentina. We do love Jamie.
Aw. Thanks, guys.
80?
Ash bets out with her open-ender.
Ooh.
And gets there. Oh, my goodness.
That looks like something I would do. 7-9 is one of my favorite defense.
Yeah, it's a good defend from the big blind. There's really not a lot Brunilda can do. Less than pot in your stack. A club draw missed.
Hold on, please. Straight to the jack.
Did she call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be the end for
That was the
Brunilda.
reason I folded my ace-9.
I thought she might get away from
I
it,
just
but
had a weird, feeling.
All right.
I think because of the ace on the flop.
Don't forget your luck.
I mean, I guess
And
I
now we're
called
down
it
to
jack
6.
flop.
That was quick. Maybe we'll be out of here early.
Seriously, I drank coffee
Uh-oh.
after, we'll just say Brunilda got 61.96 for her 7th place win. Everyone left is guaranteed $8,000 from this $500 buy-in. Yeah, I don't know. I was just strapped in for like an 8-hour endeavor here.
You'll be up all night.
Yep.
You won't even have to set your alarm for that flight in the morning, Jamie.
30,
We should mention that's Joe Strazzera in the box. He's the general manager here at the lodge and was kind enough to be our dealer for the final table. Look at that.
He's been working all day. He was dealing in the morning too. So he's putting in just an incredibly long day. I want to say we really asked for a lot. We asked to make the structure better, more chips, longer levels.
We did.
We asked for this to be streamed. Production said yes. Production said they'll stay up and do this for us. It's amazing. Like
Yeah.
they're good people here.
So not only did we get the 30,000 starting stack, we got the 30-minute blinds, we got the payouts up to 15%, and there was one other thing. Oh, some more levels in there.
There
I
was
want to
one,
thank you,
and
Jamie.
a super hot dealer we asked for, and
We
they said
did.
we'll do this for you. So that was nice.
Be careful, his wife is probably listening.
I met her today.
Yeah, I think there is strength in numbers. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's little, like every once in a while I'll get a glimpse of a really cute dog ear. There is a dog under the table in there, a support dog. Very, very cute. And yeah, so just keep your eye out.
She is our mascot for our Austin Ladies Poker League, so she shows up frequently. You never know
That's
she's in
awesome.
the room.
Raise.
And Krisha, not afraid to challenge the chip leader here. 3 betting 7s from the small blind.
Yeah, that's Chris Reed. Oh, Krisha, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm the wrong one.
Don't worry about it. And then we have Brittany in the big blind waking up with ace-jack offsuit, but facing a 3-bet from the small. I probably would just let this go.
I know Brittany. I play with her quite frequently. She's not going to let it go. She's a good player, though. It's hard against the 2 chip leaders. I'd probably want to stay away from them, let them go at each other.
Yeah, it's just tough. Ace Jack's a very good hand, obviously, in this position, but when
Good
you're
job.
basically, you'd be jamming with no fold equity against
Yeah.
the small blind. So it's a wise lay down.
Good fold.
When you
Good
fold the
fold.
kings, totally.
She's like, I totally did, yeah.
Easy decision.
Close.
The dog's name is Bailey, by the way.
Good fold. Had a big pair.
I put her on my Instagram story already. She's a good girl.
Yeah. Bailey's looking for a new home. I'm actually one of the contenders. I'm on the list.
Oh.
Her mama has to take a job on a cruise ship,
Oh, okay.
and then she has to rehome her
I'll know in
pets.
30 minutes.
It's for 3 years.
Well,
Wow.
I think we leave this room because we have
When
the
do they let
folks
us
here.
out? They won't let us
You
out.
can go out whenever
When
you
do we
want.
know?
You can leave now.
So the chip values, thank you for asking. I was told that we
Wait a
have
minute, I see an Apple Watch.
yellow at 1K, orange at 5K, light blue 25K, red 100K, and purple 500K. And then each of the ladies have a purple WPA card protector, not to be confused with
Not set
that.
up to, I mean, I'll take it off.
Not
if
that you are
but it's not,
getting information.
all
I'm
it
just
does is
saying.
really,
They
it's more
said-
like
We have B. Berman all in with pocket kings here.
yeah, it doesn't connect to my phone.
Let's see if they can hold up since her aces got crushed.
Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, didn't even,
So we have 6 left.
now my tan line's out there.
Yeah, do you have that best out?
Krisha with the decision. About a 10 big blind shot. I'm just going to let it go.
So Jamie, someone's asking about your fondest Doyle Brunson memory. I had one
Oh.
from last Super Seniors. He was at the table next to us. It was just so sweet to have him in the game.
Sorry, I just wanted to, I missed the super chat, so I'm trying to open our message board. I want to definitely give a shout out to the people that are helping support us. I'll get to that in a second.
Can we get the update?
I actually was super lucky to, in the last year, get to spend several hours with Doyle. We started interviewing him for a documentary that WPT Global is funding, and got to talk to him about all of his crazy stories, all of his big prop bets, like his proudest accomplishments, and he was as nice as can be. We were talking, I ran track in college, and he was a really good athlete. We were talking about running the mile and stuff like that, and it was like surreal to just talk to him, not about poker, just to have like a moment. He was as nice as can be, and his stories were as crazy as can be. So I'm like excited for the documentary when it gets made.
So recently he adopted a puppy from one of my best friends, Terry Hatcher.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah, and I'm sure he was also getting the puppy for his wife. So I just really have a warm spot in my heart for Doyle.
His love for his wife was like so apparent. He talked about it every chance he got. So I really hope she's okay, that their
Yeah.
kids are taking care of her.
His daughter Pam is wonderful. She is constantly taking care of her parents. What a wonderful daughter, and my heart goes out to her. My condolences to the family.
I found your super chat. Paul Edwards, thank you so much. He says, shout out to Mickey, also doing the big grind with me. Yeah. I mean, she's been there since the morning, hosting the game. She's great. I don't know if you guys know the story about Doyle, but he was really a really talented basketball player and was getting drafted apparently for the NBA back in the day, whatever it was called then, if it was the NBA. He had sheetrock dropped on him at his job, shattering his leg. That's when he started playing more poker. So he could have been like a legend at other things too, but he ended up falling into poker and then becoming like our most famous ambassador ever.
Ah, that's insane. You know, things happen for a reason. They really do.
Yasi asking, why is the prize pool much less? The tournament we streamed earlier was a $3,000 buy-in, and the ladies was a $500 buy-in.
Still warm or?
Yeah,
I mean, it's kind of warm.
Still 197,000 in the prize
Very
pool,
nice.
thanks to Bill.
Oh, shit.
Girl, plug that thing in your pocket, clip it. Yours
Clip
has a
it on
clip.
your
Clip it on your
side.
waist.
Yeah, and then put your shirt over, yeah.
Y'all are making me blush now.
It's the
I
wine.
think I'm just hot.
I think it's the
It's on
wine.
me, it's on me.
Joy
Waking up with pocket nines on our 10 big blind stack.
with her baby Bailey, the puppy, under the table. Joy's from San Angelo, Texas, and she plays in our league.
I actually busted a really nice girl today who had a tiny dog with her, and so I gave the dog a 1% free roll. But then I ended up losing that flip for all the chips. So I thought that'd be really funny to just send her $400 like for a bark box.
Fantastic. I love it. I know you're a big fan of dogs. How many
Huge.
do you have?
Just one.
Oh, okay.
He's awesome though.
I see him on your.
Yeah, one day I'm gonna have like 100. I want to have a dog rescue, but for now one is good because I travel too much.
Cajun sausage.
I have a friend, Kitty Alleman, and she has a cat rescue. She's got a lot of cats.
That's
If
awesome.
anybody need a cat, let me know.
If anyone needs a cat in the chat, you heard it here first.
Yep. Hit up Kitty Alleman.
Yeah, Ruth knows a good cat dealer.
Really good price.
Didn't you come in with somebody?
No.
Oh, you drove
Jamie
by yourself?
Vera in the chat, met her
I was at my
recently
mom's in
in
Louisiana,
Jacksonville. She's
so she's like
awesome.
6
Nice to
hours.
see you.
Where, Shreveport?
Angela Jordison also, and Janice Garcia. I feel like this is like the who's who. of
Everybody's
chat.
having fear of missing out. Sorry,
Actually,
ladies.
Aw.
Next
my
one.
sister's
Next
big, but
one.
My mom went to Lafayette.
We've got a lot coming up, too. It's
For
almost
sure.
WSOP time. What you got going, Jamie?
I'm gonna play, I think, 17 events. I'm doing a decent schedule this year, and I'm gonna be perfect attendance for Ladies Week.
Oh, well, you'll have to play a few more for me then, because I'll be lucky if I get there. But
I hope you do.
yeah, so we're going to be going hopefully June 25th through July 4th for Ladies Week, if you've never heard of that. It's the different locations, the different casinos who host ladies-only events, quite a few of them through LIPS, which is Ladies International Poker Series. Shout out to Lupe Soto.
She's great
Lupe
too.
should be here, and
It's a very, very nice restaurant.
you know, she's kind of the godmother of ladies poker, so it's only fitting to give her a shout out because it's where I got my start
Type place,
with the
tasting menu.
lips.
Barley Swine, love that place.
I'm interested in the first one.
It's very good. I went there the other night.
If there are any ladies in chat who aren't quite in poker yet, but you're thinking about it, I'm going to host another ladies meetup game. Last time there were 120 women. I think about 20 or 30 of them were brand new players. We're going to have it at the Wynn during Ladies Week. More details to come. But honestly, we'll be so nice to you. Everyone is there wanting new players in the game. And there'll be giveaways and fun things too. So hope to see you guys this summer.
Yeah, just so you know, the meetup game is a cash game, and it's so much fun with tons of prizes. Jamie really gets lots of people that will sponsor some goodies, and you'll be surprised at what she's got this year.
Lucas in chat. I always said if I win the lotto, I wouldn't tell a soul, but there will be signs, as I will have 10 dogs.
Love it, love it.
Yeah, anyone in chat saying women's poker's boring, I don't know if you know, but you don't have to be here. You're on the internet. You can find something else.
We've already lost a few players. I don't know why it's so boring, but you
But
know,
yeah.
there's ICM implications here, folks. It's a tournament. It's not cash.
Yeah, but anyone who is enjoying the stream, please hit the like button. We'd really appreciate it. Be nice to have something like this once a year, a big one.
43K up top. I'd be a little selective myself. Someone was asking about the chip values. They're posted there in the live chat. Want to take a peek? Thanks, Beverly. Appreciate you. Beverly Skipper's in the
Yeah, move 'em
Hello.
chat. She's a big main event player and one of the last women standing one year. I think.
Awesome.
Nothing personal, of course.
Brittany with the nice flop with her king queen top pair. Not much going for Krisha.
Come on.
8, that's 225. One is on.
Brittany check jams. And Krisha's empty, so she's going to have to let this one go.
$170,000 on top.
Brittany is also one of our Austin players here. She plays at the lodge frequently, a lot of cash games as well as our league.
As quickly as
Nice
the,
hand.
check raise. Yeah, 6-3.
Luke Banning says, we're rooting against Ashley Frank. No way. Ashley's my homie.
Ashley's one of my faves.
Peter Pumpkineer says, don't fumble the inheritance, Mom.
Thank you, Marcy. Good to see you in the chat. We had 326 runners. I think someone was asking how many entries.
It's really huge for a one-day ladies event. Really happy for the turnout. Happy they provided a good structure and that it's been such a successful event.
Yeah, my thanks to Anthony, Joe, and the whole staff and team for accommodating the ladies. Every request that we've made, we pretty much got.
Oh, wow. Tight fold from Poker Face Ash. Pocket nines. Catilda jamming 12.5 big blinds, but it is under the gun. Excuse me. It is under the gun, so nine's pretty marginal. She lets him go. Krisha with a lot more chips to work with is considering pocket sixes.
Sonia watching from Hawaii. Aloha.
Yeah. Is that enough?
No.
They're asking, did you play this event, Jamie?
I played it twice, yeah. So 1,000 of my own dollars are floating around in this final table. Happy to donate to these awesome ladies, though. It looks like Krisha is isolating with her pocket sixes.
Well, we are six-handed. Pocket pairs are a little stronger.
1.42 million.
I don't think.
1.42.
I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't know. Yeah,
Good luck,
it's
Colin.
not gonna matter.
It's funny, David, you said sixes never miss. I hit a set with sixes more than any hand. I don't know, 666. I guess I'm dancing with the devil, right? Oh, I think Ashley had nines.
She
might have
did, yeah,
held
she did
here.
let them go. Ace, jack, all in and at risk, looking for an ace or a jack. Or Clotilda is going to be finished in this tournament.
Oh, good game, B.
That'll
Good
do
game.
it.
Nice playing, guys. Yeah, nice meeting you.
Yep, you too.
You're right, Alan Kessler.
I felt like
Good to see you in the chat.
so giddy on that, but I just had to. Yeah, since ICM, yeah.
I didn't
You guys
realize
want
how
to
much
ICM?
So B ends up with $8,065 and five-figure cash for the remaining five who are
You can play that out.
talking about a chop.
ICM is
I
just
mean,
to
it
see
just depends on what
what the
what we're
numbers
looking
are.
at.
Yeah,
Did you guys want to pause on that?
Yeah.
yes. Can we?
They want to pause and look at numbers.
It just flattens out the
You want
top.
to just pause it? Pause
If-
it
if-
for a second?
David
the
says
lower-
7-7
the lower
never
stack
hits.
comes
That's
up.
what I went out with. I had a
I don't
boat.
want to play it out, but
Sevens
but
over
we would
nines,
see
and
if we
Ashley had a
play,
boat
but
10s
yeah,
over
but
nines.
Set aside,
I
like,
understand. I'm just
I wish
saying.
it didn't
We're
hit.
gonna keep playing for the. Like, let's just look at it and see.
Any males playing today? Nope, not in Texas. We don't have guys that try to enter
We
here.
would pay for the.
And frankly, this is a tournament for ladies, but thanks for asking. I'm sure there's an open event that the guys could find.
Well, just to find out what it is.
They haven't decided anything, they wanna just see the ISM number first.
Yeah, we just want to
So
see what
can
they
you
are.
state the numbers that way, I think we just give it to you, so 1.5 million on the one. 600, yeah, 605,000 in the,
Something really nice that the lodge does, and they'll do it up front under the cameras where everyone can see it and hear it, is they do the chops out in the open. So they'll calculate it for you. Most final tables won't. You end up taking a break, going off camera, relying on one person doing the ICM calculations. This is much more out in the open.
Plus, they report it as paid out, which I really like. Instead of utilizing the payout structure that you see on the board, if they agree to certain amounts, they'll report that to the Hendon as well.
Safer for the players too, because sometimes when you do the ICM chops and you're relying on someone giving you cash or giving them cash, you have to really trust someone. So here they protect you by doing it themselves.
Yeah, bad WSOP story. Someone from out of the country said that he would do a chop, and when he got his first place at the WSOP, he got security guard and walked out.
No.
Didn't pay the other players.
I'm just kidding.
We have, let's talk a little bit about Krisha. I didn't say anything about her. She's from Seattle, Washington, with 106K on her Hendon. Her biggest one was a first place in Reno, one of my favorite places.
So we're not, like,
My
live
friend
right now,
Hyde is from Reno. She's here
Mm-hmm.
for this tournament.
It's always last.
In
Well,
2006, she won 24,000, so she's got a nice score too. So they're all really good players. I kind of do the scoop, I don't know if you do, with my little homework when I look at day 2s or day 3s and review them on the Hendon mob to see what experience they have.
Smart.
Once we say
yeah.
what the numbers, ICM numbers are, it'll be an anonymous vote.
Yep.
Say what?
Chunky money.
Tell me that again.
Black is good, red.
I'm just gonna use red black.
They do allow chops here.
So
There is a couple of trophies in play, plus all the money is pretty top-heavy with some nice prize pools.
That's sweet.
We're talking 5 figures up top, so
Yeah. So
I'm just saying.
all it is.
Our
there is a
lovely host.
25K possibility to the winner if they can answer the 10 questions that Bill Perkins has for his book.
So ladies,
Yes.
so ladies, I will tell you though that we do have to play for a reasonable amount of money, that we can't just play for the trophy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, we're paying for
you-
25,000 also with Bill's thing,
So you could do,
If you answer the
plus
questions
another
correctly.
amount.
Yeah, let's discuss Bill's book, like, while we're at it.
so
What about
the
my-
save and play would have to be for at least 2,500.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's totally
Yeah.
fine.
Totally cool.
Everybody's good with that.
Save and play would be what?
I'd rather.
At least
At
2,500.
least 2,500
I
plus
say
the 25K
3,000.
plus the.
I mean, we
The-
could save 3K. That's like
Yeah.
totally fine.
The
Yeah.
25K is kind of tough because that might not exist.
But I'm just curious what
Right.
my offer is first.
Yes,
Yeah.
well, we're gonna find out, yeah.
I know.
He's getting ready to run the number.
It's like, what's the show with the briefcases and the girls?
No
Deal
deal.
or no
Deal or no deal,
Oh,
yeah.
Howie.
Yeah.
I've got the Doyle.
Aw.
I didn't even do that on purpose.
I know, it's sweet.
Oh,
Aw, Doyle.
so sad.
If
Rest
they
in
do
peace,
chop
Doyle.
Brittany's, this will be Brittany's largest cash, so that's
Awesome.
pretty cool. And
Oh, wait, y'all
Same
can't
with
see my
Joy.
numbers.
Oh, there's
So-
Black or
Yeah,
red?
that's
pretty
No, it's
exciting.
just black or red. He's the only one who'll see them.
Okay. Y'all are like, if anyone votes no, y'all know it's gonna be Brittany now. They're like, damn it, Brittany.
I've got a little
No, I don't know. I really don't.
cheer for
I just
the
like playing.
Austin
I never make it
Hotties,
this
which is
far.
the
I'm
Austin
excited
Ladies
to be
Poker here at the lodge. So 2 of them
we all
that
wanna
are here
super
in that group.
Nice.
It usually says it,
for a
Well,
while.
the total
Sure,
left
just
and
so-
No, it doesn't ever say it. We could put up the chop value. but-
No,
yeah,
it
the
won't
chop,
help us.
the
It won't
chop
help
value
us.
would say, but that won't.
So,
Okay.
So now they're just getting the ICM numbers. They're calculating that for them
116,000.
to see if they want to agree.
Chop 23097. Oh, that's
Wow,
just a bait,
that's
that's a,
sick.
That's just the base,
Yeah, that's
if
so
we
sick.
all chopped even.
Which we're obviously not
Would
doing.
not
We're
be.
gonna get more than
Would not.
that. If
Well,
we have,
it depends on your
more, yeah.
stack.
It depends.
right.
Yeah, I made the
That's-
comment
I get what you're
that ladies
lower
do
stacks
like
come
to
up, the higher
chop,
stacks
but
No, I understand that, but
keep in
We'll get
mind
close
that
to
they've been
that.
playing since 10 a.m. They also have a lot in the prize pool.
I'm
Such a good
23,
prize pool, man. This was
I'm
so
20,
cool.
22,000 away from 300K on my end, Mom. So I'm like,
People in the chat with your opinions on what these people should do with their money.
I'm not gonna know the answers.
I mean, there's so much money.
I've been like this in the book all week.
There's so much not on there, but
You know.
you know how that
I would
goes.
have like, I think 100K more.
Not a written
do
test.
well on that.
I don't think it's a written test. I think it's going to be
heard
a
this team
multiple
scene I played
choice.
at never
I mean,
recorded,
it's,
so-
you said an
Yeah, me
easy
too.
quiz.
Yeah.
And Bo and Biloxi does it,
Right.
right?
Oh, that would just suck to like go all the way in.
Basically, it is,
Paris, New
you
Orleans does it
know,
before.
live your life while you're young. Don't,
For sure.
you know, if you have enough money, go
It's taken a while.
go play.
Over how
You
much?
can't take it with you.
You can't take it with you.
Nope.
And if you want to give money to your kids, give it to them while you're alive.
Right.
Right,
And charity.
Which,
While you're alive.
Dad, if you're listening, I'm right here.
My parents don't have the internet, so yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Even my mother has it on her phone.
I mean, she does, and she looks at like
and
news
she's
and
always
stuff like that,
asking
but
me,
yeah.
I said, can you call this number yesterday? And she's always asking me to do things, you know, and I'm like, Mom, you have Google. How do I do that?
One
I'm
and
like,
two
just
are
Google it.
definitely right. 1 and 3 are definitely right. 8 is definitely right. I'm gonna count Chris's again.
Okay. But I counted, you counted.
2.75.
That's what
Marking
we
all day?
had. Or no, we had 2.65, I think. It's 2.75 is what I
No,
can.
2.7 is what I just got.
Oh, that's not
Yeah.
too bad.
So they're talking about chopping, but they have to leave some money on the table to play out for the trophy and the additional possibility with the 25K that Bill has put up,
what we had
if
last
they can answer the 10 questions.
2.6 million, 50,000.
18, 20. 25.
And this is not specific to ladies events. There was just a 10-way chop at Borgata of their like almighty stack.
Agree to this number?
It's pretty normal.
That deal will be made, so you're gonna put the red card forward. If you agree to your number and you wanna end,
This is one of the things that I helped them incorporate when they first came here to Austin, and that's, actually, I think it was Terry Hatcher's idea, is using yes/no cards. So it's
Anonymous.
yes, it's anonymous, and you don't pressure the player that said no, because we don't know which one said no. So
26,000, say it again?
they'll have yes, I agree, or no.
26,400.
And if a no comes in, keep playing, ladies. Then they have to continue playing for the additional money and the trophy and the 25K.
28,141. All right, so if you-
Better
if
than
you'd like-
second place.
if you'd
Hi,
like the
Claudia
number,
Medina.
you can
Sorry
slide
you
the
weren't
number
here,
face
honey.
down, please. Slide me the red card.
Dun,
Give
dun,
me,
dun,
give me
dun.
your discards, ladies.
Uh-oh.
I really hope they're
I
all
messed
red,
up. I
low-key.
messed
Me
up
too,
for
it's so
everybody.
much money, I mean, because anything can happen. when
Well, we're
you're
all
so
gonna
shy.
get real short.
Yes,
Done.
real short, real quick.
Let's see.
Oh,
He's
One
teasing,
thing that we
apparently.
didn't discuss, so
if you want to hold back.
this, yeah, if we're doing a save and play for the trophy and the 2,500, or is this just?
500 each.
Yeah, just 500 each, I think.
Okay, so 500 from.
Matt, if you can get the whole tournament to chop after the bubble burst, good luck to you.
Fine, I'll take it.
I think the largest I've ever seen
said
was
three,
about
red.
18 people.
Yeah, at Mohegan Sun, I think it was 17-way chop. I was like, how do you even start the discussion then? 2 tables left.
Somebody was influencing. All right.
Hey, I needed that for Vegas so bad.
Aw.
Good job.
So, congrats. Thank you.
So they're probably all getting 5 figures. I'm not sure how much.
20-ish each, I would think.
About, yeah.
Trophies and 2,500.
Congratulations,
You
ladies.
like smashed your all-time record.
You
I
did, it was
smashed it.
6,000. You're
So
like,
like I said, 2 of the ladies, this is
Oh,
their
so
largest
that's
score.
All time.
yeah, so you're like, yeah.
And I've been dreaming about this all
5X.
week. I told Ashley
Yeah.
Friday night,
Well,
I've been manifesting it.
For people who want to watch, they are still
Same
going
thing, I
to
put my
play it
makeup back
out.
in
They
the
have
car.
$2,500 and 2 trophies to play for,
2,500 and
plus
the
Bill
trophy
Perkins'
left.
25K sponsorship.
And the
And
25,000.
2,500.
And the 25,000.
Potentially.
potentially,
Oh,
if you.
man, I forgot about that for a second.
Let's start studying,
do the
guys.
quiz.
Yeah, can anyone give me cliff notes, please?
So Elsie will ask, why are there ladies events?
Extra
They are
requirement.
It's a
available.
fun event. It's a different atmosphere, and it's not like women need to be separated. A lot of women play poker in mixed fields. It's just different. Like men get to play with just men constantly. Women don't really have
And Bill,
that
you see this, right?
avenue to
I
play
would
with each other.
definitely
If you walk through
have
a
a chatty
ladies tournament
way.
field,
Yes.
it is the most
Well,
like
just for
joyous,
places that
chatty,
sponsor
happy
me.
atmosphere, and there's really no reason not to facilitate that.
already got money coming.
Yeah, and I also think that women that are a little intimidated playing with the men feel a little better with the socialization that's happening at the tables, as well as, you know, like myself, I started playing a lot of ladies only and came into the open fields just as a stepping stone, an avenue to grow poker. You're going to have more women in the poker rooms, guys. You're going to get more women at the cash tables, because once they feel comfortable playing in these events, guess what? They're going after the big boys.
The cash tables were full of women today.
Yep.
Very nice.
So if you want to grow poker, we got to start somewhere. And what percentage do you think of women show up at the WSOP, Amy?
You ready to go?
I mean, for the main you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, it's usually 4%, but maybe 5%. We got 6% plus in the WPT 10K championship.
Good game, Joy.
And bye, puppy. Bye, Bailey.
Yeah, they're going to open up their games now.
Hang on, May
I
22nd.
know, I'm so
It's driving me crazy.
Good girl.
She
How
is.
cute she is.
I'm on the list.
so cool, right?
Good luck.
The ups and downs. What was your shortest stack of the day?
1.5 bigs.
That was amazing.
I got,
Oh, yeah, that was against you.
I got down to 6,000. I don't know how many bigs it was, but it was low.
Yeah.
It was very low.
I didn't get
Well,
that
if
far
it was
down.
your first hand of the tournament, you still
No,
had
no, I
like
came
60
in
bigs.
super, but I came in
So
super
ignore
late.
those payouts. They've chopped it
At the
up.
beginning of the tournament.
Believe
makes
everyone's
sense
getting 20K plus.
Yeah, I was down to 1.5 bigs. My kings to her aces for like a million chip pot.
Yeah, it was big.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And then
I was down to 6,000 chips.
very next hand, I double
too,
ace
6,000.
5 versus your king jack.
Yeah.
And then I spin that and triple up after that. And I got up to 18 bigs off of 1.5 and three hands.
That was pretty amazing.
That card wasn't really- it was
I got, I had pocket kings, and lady called a huge 3-bet with queen jack, and the flop was jack, jack, deuce.
Yeah, that's brutal.
And,
I was running really good earlier.
and I
So
thought I
I've
was gonna have
got
to
a couple of the
rebuy,
payouts
and,
here, I think. It looks like
Flutter up there because he has to do them.
Ash got 23,343, Krisha 27,641. She got the lion's share there.
Sounds good.
Chris got 25,966, and the other one 20,942. So they all were assured 5 figures, plus they're playing out for $2,500, a trophy, and a chance at $25,000 from Bill Perkins. Not a bad day.
Nope. And they are still playing. Each player in the 5-way chop contributed $500. They're playing for $2,500 extra and 2 trophies.
Yeah, you did. Nice.
You what?
This one, I made my
Was
300K.
my-
This
oh,
puts
this
me
beats-
over
oh,
my
yeah.
300K.
This beats my biggest cash by 3K.
Really?
On
Yeah.
Henry Mob?
Congrats.
I've never done this to Henry Mob.
Stop. You heard
know,
he
I bet I'm
said. He said we're not reporting to him, Hall. I'm like, I'll kick you under the table.
You know what, Joe?
Well, 28. I think I had like 24.
So now I have to upgrade.
Yes, that's right. If they
my goal
can
to
answer the 10 questions for the 25K, they also get a 1-year sponsorship deal from Bill Perkins. Die with Zero is the name of the book.
Hundreds more tournaments than me in her life. Hundreds more.
I was a cash game player predominantly until 5 years ago.
How my dad can
The
find
25K from Bill Perkins would be a name, image, likeness sponsorship.
There you
If
go.
the winner can prove that they read his book, Die with Zero, he's going to give them a quiz.
You know, he struggles with that. Did you raise
150.
150? I'll fold.
Good fold. I was ready with that one.
The line's coming quickly. There's so many out there.
Yeah, that's right,
Oh,
Casey.
yeah, I see.
I wish I could tell her.
They have to answer 10 questions about his book, Paul.
Casey Quirk?
No.
Oh. Oh, Poker Mama?
Yeah.
Is that your friend?
Yeah, my friend, yeah.
Never bluff Ruth. I learned the lesson the hard way. Dermo, I don't know what we did, but it was probably fun, right? Maybe I'm a calling station there.
560.
Lovely pocket pair.
I had a pair, small one.
Thank you, Nick.
Mine was not that small. Oh, now I am.
Oh, bye-bye. I folded in my head a long time ago.
5 is 205.
Our teaser, no. Bill Perkins added 50K with no strings attached. He added an additional 25K to help promote his book. So it's actually 75K total if the woman who ends up winning first place gets the 10 questions right, or however many he deemed is enough.
From his book,
Yep.
Die with Zero. Sounds like something I should read.
I'm already on my way there without it. So raised from the small blind, king 5 offsuit, and poker face Ash defends in the big blind with 6s. Check, check, flop. Chris Reed turns a pair of 5s. Ash still ahead. But not terribly excited about pocket 6s on this board, I'd imagine. She lets it go.
It's one thing I think about a lot. My dad passed when he was 56, so I'm having a hard time with these birthdays here. But he never got to see me play poker. I didn't start until after he was
Oh, wow. That's
passed,
crazy,
you
yeah.
know? So, yeah.
He's still watching you. Do your thing.
Raise.
5 is 250. 7 fold.
Yes. Yoda, do you ever sleep? Yoda of Chatsville is the best mod ever and does not sleep, I'm convinced.
Yeah, it's like, now, I mean, now it's getting
Yoda
chilly.
is the
It's
bomb. She's also in our Austin Ladies League and one of my best
No, it's
friends.
No, I'm good now.
Yoda says, I can sleep when I'm dead with 0.
Good comeback.
Jimmy, real mods don't sleep. We appreciate you guys a lot.
Yeah, my nose starts to be nippy, but it was so hot earlier.
Maybe I just
So you're,
having hot flashes because this has been a crazy night.
you're the blind 66.
Oh, I'm big boy.
Comes around quick with 3 people.
Shoot. It
4
does.
people, excuse me.
Yeah, it does.
All right, ladies, blinds are gonna get next to you.
Woohoo, yay. No, no, said no one ever.
Raise for 157 and folds.
So 150, so 90 more? All right,
I'm digging Brittany's glasses there.
Yeah, those are cute.
do it.
Jack, Jack 6, and Brittany defended the 6 deuce of clubs, ends up out flopping poker face Ash.
And really, four-handed any pair is going to be pretty solid.
Brittany bets out 75K. It's like Ashley raised. I don't know the sizing yet.
700,000.
Nice hand.
So graphics are taking a second. Okay, Ashley raised, and Brittany just decided to 3-bet to 700K. Her pair of sixes gets it done.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm like,
So ICM Courage.
that's what it is. We
I'm
already got some
kidding.
money.
I'm
Yeah.
fighting for the bill.
Buy-in for this tournament was $500.
I want the trophy, but I don't care.
I want a trophy too.
I know I'll fail the test.
So Ash recently won a Run Good ring. I think that's when we initially met in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when we were both playing the Run Good
I love
series.
the Run Good series. They should
Yeah.
come here. Have a Run Good at the lodge. That'd be sweet.
Yeah. You know, the lodge gets such great turnouts anyway. It's kind of hard to bring in a third party when you don't need them.
Yeah, that's true.
An hour and a half.
A while, yeah.
But I love the Run Good
Can
guys.
run out and
Nice, very nice group of people.
I don't know how many years ago that was, Jamie. But
I don't know. I've been with them 11 years. I
it's
couldn't
when you were
believe that when I
yeah,
realized it.
It's when you were starting. I remember that.
Don't forget to mute me. That'd be weird.
And look where you are now. One of my favorites.
Aw.
Will you
You're
be
too kind.
doing some WSOP broadcasting?
I'm not sure because I'm WPT, very WPT related now.
both?
So I'm doing like 4 WPT final tables the end of this month, which I'm looking forward to. They're all at the Luxor at the HyperX Arena. And
Fantastic.
yeah. Do you know that
She's
the
first
one guy,
versus
Ben
a
Wang,
woman
who played
baller in
here
life, I think
all
so.
week, he made 2 of the 3 final tables.
Wow, what an accomplishment.
I'm like,
Amazing.
Okay, I'll take that.
There we go. We got a real gun.
Krisha,
Queens
pot
under the gun.
queens.
Oh. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's the one hand that I don't care for.
Angel. I always look at big angel.
They are
I'll
not good
take
to
them.
me.
You can send them my way.
They are not good to me. I need to quit calling them a bad name.
And Ash with the defendable Jack 9 offsuit, it is 2.5x instead of just 2x. But Jack 9 offsuit tends to do okay.
It was matched by home in Biloxi beautifully.
So, Adam, they did a 5-way ICM chop and left some money on the table, as well as the trophy and an opportunity to try to win 25K with Bill Perkins.
And Ash does make the call. And this is a flop that could get her into a little bit of trouble. Top pair with a decent kicker up against the over pair of queens.
I made a noise. Yeah.
Ash with 2 options on the table. She's not going to relinquish her Jack 9 right now. Does she want to play it aggressively or does she want to pot control? She does just make the call. And that is a set of queens for Krisha and the check mark. Yes, a queen is an overcard to Jack to her pair of 9s, but it's not quite as scary a card as an ace or a king would be, so I think she might still end up in a little bit of trouble. Especially facing a bet this small. I would not be folding my Jack 9 just yet. Just the brickest of all bricks on the river. Ash is going to check. I imagine that Krisha could go for it all. Less than a pot-sized bet in Ash's stack.
I like that Krish is taking her time, though.
But she's cutting out less. Going for a very small river value bet. 500K, but still represents a large portion of Ashley's stack.
And Ashley's smart. She may get away from it.
She may. Hidden lead a very nice price though. Second pair, draws missed. Probably a pretty close decision. Yeah, she makes the call. Gonna see the bad news.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Look at the Sonics chip.
Yeah, you can have it.
Me, it's going this way.
That's why you size down on the turn.
Nice hand. Those queens don't work like that for me. I got a set today and lost to 8s.
That hard.
Krisha up over 4 million chips. See the stack breakdown. Krisha with 50 big blinds all the way down to 11 big blinds with poker face Ash. Matt Bryan asking who are the commentators. I'm Jamie Kerstetter alongside Ruth Hall. Ruth is an amazing advocate for women in poker, working closely with WPA, and also has a ladies' league at the lodge. So it's super nice to have you in the booth with me.
Thank you, Jamie. It's my honor. Wow.
Krisha on a bit of a heater. Fairly deep with Chris Reed.
Nice.
She's going to elect to raise.
Yeah, Chris has made a button raise with Jack-7 there.
She did go
Four-handed.
for a larger size than usual, 3.5x. 3-bet, very small.
I should have just called.
So do you come to the,
She's showing her aces.
Chris Reed could have really called that 3-bet size and just
I got
try to,
Vegas and
you know, we've
play
seen
tournaments
Jack-7 suited,
can.
specifically crack aces ready today.
Hey, it's suited,
but
2.3%
I don't
better
know
on the
Yeah.
button.
I
Why
can go
not try
yet.
to
I'd like
take some
play
blinds?
The ladies. I would play the seniors. And the main, hopefully, and
yeah, I'm going the 27th of June through July 11th.
This tournament being
hope
added to the
so.
schedule
Maybe
is like
back in.
especially amazing for women in poker because all the women who final tabled this have more ammo to go out and play the WSOP and Ladies Week and win and all the other events coming up.
All in.
This will be my second one. I played the first one
Chris under the gun with ace queen
cash, barely.
raises 3x. And Ash with a pretty looking hand, but it's going to be in trouble against the ace queen.
Oh, sorry. I'm not.
Brittany. She's so cute.
I think Brittany folded in her mind a while ago.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Chris makes the call.
I'm really upset.
Like, no penalty for me.
Called
They were
you
using
so
that all
late.
night.
I had a 9.
I figured you
I'm
had
pretty sure that'd be the
9 to make
Called
some
you
backdoor
so
draw.
late.
What was your other
I
card?
didn't do it.
Jack
I didn't do
Yeah,
it.
that's.
I think I would have beat y'all though.
Ace queen still looking good after this flop.
7, 8,
Couple
9,
hearts
10.
for Ash.
Cool.
Pair draw still alive. Ooh, she's got a gut shot to go with her pair draws now.
10.
No.
Come on, Ash.
Ace
We
or
don't want her to go too bad. Oh,
Ah, brick.
Oh my God.
Great
good
run,
game,
Ash.
Ash.
So nice to meet
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Really nice run. She's been heating up. She's got a circuit ring in the ladies event and a run good ring and now a ladies final table at Lodge.
Yeah, she's had 10 cashes, like I said, in 2023. Her
Nice.
largest was 20,600, so she might have maxed it on this one.
And I'm really wanting to rep Bill, because I'm.
Nice hand, Chris.
Well, you put it out
No,
there.
I want to.
Oh,
I
you
want
want to.
to. I play all over the place, so it'd be
Gotcha,
awesome.
okay.
It'd be awesome.
Don't forget your check.
All right.
You can ignore those payouts because they did make a deal. They are playing for 2,500, the trophies, and an opportunity for 25K with Bill Perkins. We're down to 3 now, started with 8. It's kind of rocking pretty fast.
Yeah, for sure. And for people who are wondering, the payouts were pretty flat after they chopped. It was from 20K to 27K, so not much excitement with that, but 2 trophies, potential sponsorship from Perkins, 2,500 on the line. Still a lot to play for.
Turn the AC down.
And the title.
Now that Ash is gone.
Hi, Kim S.
Yeah,
Good to hear from you.
I'm hot.
I can put my jacket on. Where did my jacket? Oh, it's in
In the locker.
the locker. No, if it gets colder, I'm saying.
Raise from the button from Krisha with Jack 10, and a defend in the big blind from Christina with King 3. Neither player hitting this flop.
175
Raise. 550.
and 8.
I drink my wine a lot faster than you. I'm done though, obviously. 2 glasses is good.
We can get you some more wine.
I was like, did you drink the whole bottle? But she drank 2
No,
glasses.
it wasn't full when I came in.
Yes,
here,
I hope
yeah.
to make the WSOP, Alan Kessler. It's kind of determined on if they tell me my heart is more than
Show me what
10%.
you
So
have.
You gotta
on
get
June
some.
22nd, I roll the dice.
You gotta get some health run good, the most
Yes.
important kind.
Yes. Had some heart
Everybody
failure.
in chat, send some hearts for
I didn't
Ruth.
get to
She's
play with
had
either of you ladies
some
at all
health
today.
issues. She wants to go to WSOP. Let's give her some energy.
Yeah, out of the blue, heart failure. Didn't even know it. So I'm lucky I'm still here. But gosh,
We're
what
all
a,
lucky
what a
you're
fun
still
life.
here.
What a fun
I
life.
believe I was
I've
down
been
to
running good.
1 big blind.
Hey,
You were? Oh my
Shout
gosh,
out
so
to my
Ash was down
hubby
to
and
Early
family.
on, like 6,000.
yeah.
Thank you for
Well,
the
I had
hearts,
3,000.
y'all.
I had-
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
You know,
I
you
thought
just gotta
when
be
you had
patient
aces
and
and
hang
you
on.
The
made
entry
an
was
announcement when you had
$500,
aces,
Robbie.
Oh, that was
I
on the
heard-
bubble?
Oh, yeah.
And somebody asked how many reentries we had. I don't know what the
patient
number
and hang
breakdown is. I would guess that we had about 200 physically here and maybe 126 rebuys. It's hard to say. I know that both you and I shot
Sounds
multiple
reasonable,
bullets.
yeah. A few people probably put a few in too, so yeah, I'd say that's probably pretty close.
All right. Thank you, Claudia. I hope your husband's okay. It was so bizarre. He left the hospital from a heart attack, and I went right into his room at the hospital. Small world we live in.
Yeah, seriously, it'd be nice to have big tournaments like this. Usually the ladies isn't that big of a turnout.
Julia Bear, thank you. Good to know you're here.
I'm just gonna tell Bill to donate 50K.
Doug,
a
can you
month.
start adding $50,000, please?
Big
Feeling the love, Rita. Thank you.
That made a huge
Hey,
difference.
there's a lot of money in Texas, you know,
It's
somebody
different.
else, you can
Even
go
then,
get
bigger
sponsors.
buy-ins. Usually it's like $100 buy-in.
Well, that's just, yeah, bigger buy-ins, better structures, and we'll come. You see this, she came from Hawaii,
Yeah,
I
I
drove
came-
from
yeah.
Biloxi,
I
it's
think
like,
this is the start of something.
This is what I try to tell WPT when I was like, I think we can get $1 million in the prize
is
pool.
already
I honestly think with
large.
more lead time, with women knowing the events on the schedule every December, that there's a chance we could have a 1K or a 1,500 and have it be $1 million.
Well, the structure last year, I know, in that WPT in December was fantastic.
Incredible.
So I
And a
hope they stay
televised final
with it.
table.
Televised final
Take that out.
table. They really did a great job.
80. What am I doing?
oh, yeah, if you exclude WPT, WSOP, for sure.
So another blind versus blind battle with Krisha raising her 8-3 suited to 290 and Brittany defending her 8-7 suited in the big blind.
Oh, I'm a lover of 7-8 suited. I think that's the
Beautiful.
cash game in me coming out.
Jack 6 deuce, 2 diamonds, 1 spade. Krisha continuing her aggression.
Okay, I believe you.
And Brittany folding 60% of a straight flush.
Dang, average is 3.3. What? Oh, you're not talking to me. Sorry.
You look gorgeous. I was starting a conversation. You look good.
What's happening? Are you talking to me? Talking to
I'm
someone
just gonna
else.
chalk it up.
She's
to-
turning red over there, so I don't know.
So Chris Reed gets to celebrate her birthday in a day by chopping this big event for
And
over
actually, she owes me a
20,000.
dinner already.
Oh,
so
nice. Now,
she's-
now it'll be fancier.
Oh, well, for sure.
Forget, sorry.
Let's see, let's see.
I think it's because she has our guest bedroom. She really likes the bed.
All right, I call. I knew you were going to do that.
Just for being friendly. You knew I was gonna do that.
I had a feeling.
I wouldn't have done
Matt
it if it
says
was
seat
like
one
that
about to fall
news.
asleep. I understand it. This has been a very, very long day. What a beautiful trophy, by the way. But yeah, this tournament started at 10 a.m. Central Time. It is coming into 2 a.m. Central Time right now. It's a lot of hours of poker that these women have already played.
Coming around fast.
Yeah,
And feature
14
table
hours.
feature table adds a little level of stress too, so it's a little exhausting.
I'm such a degenerate. I jumped into the Big O tournament.
Did you? The $80 Big O?
Why not?
Let's go. That's awesome.
The Cody man got me twice.
It is my jam.
Hello, Tammy Abraham, Scott
know.
Friedman. Thank you for the
Not
love.
that strong, but it
So
feels good.
15 big blind shove, and Krish is
good.
considering the King 10 offsuit.
Yeah, it's a
If we
playable
weren't on
hand,
camera,
three-handed,
my-
2 Broadway
both, I would say
cards.
something, but I'm not.
It's pretty close. 15 bigs. I think it's probably right on the line for something I'd want to call with.
Yeah,
Oh my
1.2.
God, I'm gonna fold.
Good fold, good fold.
3, walk. Show the bluff. I mean, if it's 10 deuce, you should be really.
Hi,
bluffing
Marcia.
10
Thank you
deuce.
very much.
Yeah,
Thanks for
let me
tuning in.
Doyle would be very happy.
Everybody who's watching right now, I want to say thanks because even just watching is supporting women in poker and supporting events like this.
The best hand there?
The more
I don't
viewers
know.
they have, the more we can
No?
say, hey, Lodge,
Yeah.
people like watching this once in a while.
Yeah, I haven't played for a month, so it really felt good to get out.
I mean.
Don't tell my cardiologist.
I won't. If the cardiologist is in chat, she's calling in from home.
How'd you know it was a she? Hello,
just know
Dr.
it.
Wong.
Nope.
Yeah. Raise.
I really like Krisha pumping up the aggression. You know, any ace, any king, any pocket pair is so strong when the table gets so short. And here we go with Brittany. She has the ace.
Yeah, this is very shovable on blind versus blind. 15 big blinds effective.
You're being a bully.
I'm not.
Yes,
I'll show
Nuclear,
you.
we want more women events like this. It's just going to grow poker overall.
I need my luck box. Patch.
This would be a good shove.
I just have so many chips.
That's it. Online group.
Awful. You said you show.
Tight,
one?
tight,
Both?
tight, tight.
Oh,
That one's good.
I had an ace. So
What?
yeah.
Okay, then you bad fold.
What the heck?
Said bad fold and shows her.
She got a what the hell.
Three-handed. All right.
Noted.
Blufferton over here. Yep, yep.
That's what a bluff. A king is like
No, it's very strong
strong.
three-handed. Yeah.
Oh, Poker Tourist, thanks for the kind
know, I've
words.
done that
Watching
twice,
from
Raise. You have
Manchester,
seen
UK,
me
8
3 days,
a.m.
I'm like,
here. You're on a different schedule than me. I'm going to be up till 4 a.m.
No,
tonight.
she is catching a 10 a.m. flight, everyone.
Yeah.
So props to you, Jamie.
I'll
Thank
just
you
be
so
awake
much.
till I get on it. No, I love stuff like this. These events are awesome. Happy to be here.
Take a chill pill for a second.
Oh, thank you, dude. What a great
That's what I said
compliment.
earlier.
Appreciate you.
Aw,
And she won.
chat is very polarizing today. The loveliest people and the trolliest people. But you know what? You guys just be yourselves. Happy
I
you're
don't want to
here.
be at putting more than I need to. Thank you. 'cause
There you
it's
go,
been a
Adam.
long
That's
2
right.
weeks.
Men
I
do
was in
want more
Malta
women in
for a
poker.
week.
It
What?
just
You were
puts
in
more
Malta?
money in the
I wanna go
community.
there.
That's what we
New
need.
players,
The ladies
honestly,
went
like
to the Malta Poker Festival.
yeah, I was thinking
That's
about
awesome.
starting meetup games because the
amazing.
ladies meetup games do really well.
Came home for like,
But having it
I didn't even come
open
home.
to new
I
players as
flew
well. If
straight
there are
into
new
Atlanta
men
to see
who want to come in and play like one no
then I came
limit
home for
to
like
open
3
it to them
days and hit
too.
the road again.
Just have like a nice welcoming environment.
Oh,
Well, hey, Marcia.
been
Welcome to
very-
the chat.
busy. Very busy.
So Brittany finding a pretty good hand to open on the
Family
button.
pot.
So there we go with king high, ace high, and I like the jack queen. But,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when it's three-handed, you just got to get in there with some high cards.
Jack Queen flopping the nuts with the only diamond as
Good
well.
to be Chris.
Brittany jamming with her top pair is
Yeah,
going
it's
to
a
get
good
some bad
reaction.
news.
Very good.
I flopped the straight.
Wow.
I don't even think I have any. Well,
Well, you got.
Got runner outs.
runner, king and 10, or king and 6, or something.
Yeah, for full house.
I say him.
Sixes.
Someone asking you if you're still vegan.
Man,
yeah,
I
Brittany,
did it
it's so
for a
nice
year
to
and a
meet you.
half,
So
to
nice
meet y'all.
to meet you.
and it's hard.
Yay,
Good
I'm
game,
so
Brittany.
close. Tell Bill Perkins I said hi.
I will, I hope. Or she
Very
will.
well
One of us
played.
will.
enjoy that over 20K
Yeah, nice to meet you.
cash in
I
one
think
day.
these are the two chip leaders when we
good.
came to the
Yeah.
final table. They're also the two that have been a little more aggressive
Can we go use the
pre-flop
bathroom?
and
Or what's our protocol?
obviously accomplished
we get a
players.
10
So
minute
good
break?
luck to both of them.
In there, she's visiting for camera.
Yeah,
And
please give
again-
a thumbs up in the chat for this awesome
we do a
prize pool
10-minute
for Bill
break?
Perkins adding the 50K and for Ruth Hall in the booth with me.
That way I
This
can
has been
grab my
great.
phone, talk to my-
A lot of the changes to
Yes,
the
okay.
structure
I'm just
and
counting them.
all of the
2,000,003.
improvements of this tournament, I have to say, are because of you, Jamie. So you deserve the credit.
Lodge staff too, though. Honestly, like the people who are still in the back room right now making this all run, just said, okay, you guys want to play this final table out tonight? We'll stay up for you, and that's amazing.
I do the
I got the high CM chop.
So this was a $500 buy-in,
26, she
Barrett.
made 28.
We had 197,000. There's the beautiful trophy that will go to the winner, as well as a WPA trophy.
And
It's very pretty, like this.
oh yeah,
We're playing for 25.
I already ripped trophy.
This has really been Chris's year, too. She's really
I
been
just
cashing
hosted
a
the
lot,
Malta Poker
so
Festival outside of Italy.
I'm happy
2
since I
weeks
haven't
ago.
been able to get out there as much.
I really would love
And this,
to do
Krisha, she's holding her own. I mean, she really is. She's had the chip lead quite frequently, too.
Yeah, if you're enjoying the streams that they've had this week, please subscribe to Poker at the Lodge. They put out a lot of great content, mostly cash games, which I find easier to watch because then you could watch for an hour and you don't have to like see start to finish.
Slick Rick and Skull Mike, you can't go wrong. They're so entertaining, and really they know their stuff. And I think that whenever Rick and Mike are in the booth, it makes it pleasurable. And I think they were actually nominated for one of the awards from GPI
Nice.
for the Lodge
They've
live
got
stream.
great energy. They both
Yes.
love poker so much. Anjali Singal asks, how do we find more deets about your ladies mug? I usually post on Twitter. I'll also post on Instagram. I just have to find a time slot that doesn't step on any of the other established ladies events and make sure to clear it with Win and WPT, and then I'll have it. Probably will know within a week or 2 weeks.
Hi, Mixon. Yep, this is Ruth in the booth.
Ruth in the booth.
It's so funny. Rick wanted to give me the nickname of Ruthless, which I've had for 20 years, but he didn't know it. Isn't that
That
funny?
is really funny.
What's your nickname? Do you have
I
one?
don't think I have. Well, I don't know of any that I have.
Ah, we need to get you one. All right, give me some suggestions
Oh,
for Jamie
no.
a nickname. Come on, put it in the
I'm
live
just
chat.
like that crazy dog lady girl. Like that's fine. with
Crazy
me.
dog
Yeah.
lady. Here we go. Sweet. All right.
Oh no, that was in response to the when we post the
Ruthinator.
mug.
Yep, I've been called Ruthinator before.
Ruth in the booth is the cutest because it made me think of like Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, thank you. I'll get the hat. Look at that beautiful trophy, though. Isn't it pretty?
And there's also, you said a WPA trophy also?
There will be. It will
Very
be sent to
cool.
them. I think they just, I don't know, the WPA trophy that we had actually got nominated as well for an award at GPI, and they
I know which one it is.
yes, it is. I have one. And so they actually ran out, and so they had to reorder. I'm not sure if it's going to be the same style or what the deal is.
They
but
should embrace it at this point.
Wasn't it
Make it the
great?
same style. Why not?
everybody wanted it in Reno. They were fighting over
I know.
it.
So for anyone who doesn't know, the WPA trophy is it's sort
It's
of like
a
a
circle
Georgia
purple.
O'Keeffe painting.
It's a circle purple. It's very pretty.
Yes.
And then what else was going on? Oh, I was going to say that our league that we have once a month, in addition to the money monthly and the money at the end from the points for the ladies, they also get a trophy. So the
Nice.
trophy presentation is next Saturday, and top 18 will play off for the rest of the funds because 100% gets paid out from the league.
Very cool.
So we're looking at about another 10K to pay out, and we will pay out the top three, 3,300, in addition to the monthly winnings. So,
So women, this is mostly women in the Texas area that
yeah,
can come here
some
and
come
play.
from San Antonio, some come from Dallas, but the majority are Austin. So
Very nice.
anyone is invited if you're in town and you want to pop in and play with the ladies once a month. It's usually the first Saturday of the month, and it starts in August again. Yes, the Run It Up in Reno, right? Hi, Josh. Crazy dog lady. That doesn't
Yeah.
narrow the list. That's funny. It is a chop one. They did a chop 5 ways, and they're playing for the trophy 2,500 and a chance at 25K with Bill Perkins. The Wicked Wit of the West.
It's cute.
That's funny. Lupe says the new WPA trophy is beautiful. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm anxious, but we'll get one sent out to the winner. Rip it, Ruth. There's a new one for me.
Matt Sefton gets it. I was like, how can I describe this trophy without getting myself banned from YouTube? Bill Perkins will not be on stream today. He did show up with his lovely wife. She played. He gave a little speech. But this just went so late. I think he's probably tucked into bed already.
It's 2 a.m. here, folks.
Yep. So while we're just staring at this trophy, for anybody who is inspired by the Lodge streams and wants to try it out yourself, after WSOP, we're running a $400 buy-in monster $1 million guarantee. First is at least $250K. So yeah, I'll be there. I'm going to save exactly $400 from my WSOP.
There you go. August 3rd through 14th, it looks
Yep,
like. So
come
there's
check
a
it
lot
out.
of flights. So what's been your biggest success this year, 2023?
This year, wow, that's a good question.
Do I get you on Hendon Mom to tell you?
I haven't played at many live tournaments at all. I've been playing a lot of online.
Well, I have to tell you that I have you as a notification on Hendon, so I've
Oh,
seen your
no.
name popping up, my dear. So it must be the online
It's
stuff.
probably small stuff though, because I haven't really played any big tournaments this year yet. Yeah, I don't know.
She says small stuff, but I'm sure she's over 1 million.
No. Hang on one second. I was just checking with production to see why we're looking at a trophy for so long, but they are positioning the chips in the seats and we're getting a better camera angle for heads up play. There's
So-
always a reason.
So I've got you on Hendon now. You're at 787,000, which is huge compared to my measly 400. And you had a $21,000 score in December.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the
How
ladies
quickly
WPT.
we forget that we have 5-figure
We're
scores.
all
Must be rough.
so spoiled. Well, because I commentate a lot and people win just massive amounts and their accomplishments seem huge and incredible, where it kind of like dims the smaller ones. Like I don't feel like they're that worthy because I see people win $1 million and I
Millions.
commentated
Yeah,
on it.
so you got 8th place. There were 578 entries. Oh, yes, this is the one where I scraped to the payouts on day
Nice.
2. I took an ugly beat right before. That would be the only suggestion. It was 14 levels the first day. That was a long day.
Long. I remember that because
too
I was hosting the ladies mug the next morning. We had a
Yes.
morning slot for it. So bagged chips at like 2 in the morning and then made 100 gift bags. My friend Lindsay, who's Lindsay is Rad on Twitter, stayed up with me despite bagging a bunch of chips too for 2 hours and made 100 gift bags for me. And then we were back at it and I was like,
Yeah, it was rough on me, and I'm a degenerate. So 14 levels. It was like they had to get to the money before they would let us bag up, and it was
Yep.
too long.
it was too long.
And then the next day I did make it to your mug game for an appearance, but I had to go to day 2.
I think that actually hurt that ladies mug because people were so tired from bagging.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to just shout out Jimmy Bluffett. You're awesome. You don't have to do that. He's giving us $100. What an awesome victory for women's poker. Great job, Jamie and Ruth. Congrats to all ladies on a great tourney. Shout out Bill Perkins. That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Love you. Thank you, Jimmy.
For people, no, you haven't missed the stream. We are, they're positioning the heads up play right now. We'll get to it.
So tell us where you play online, because I see a lot of online scores here.
WSOP.com in Nevada.
Oh,
so.
I wish.
I
wish.
know.
You know, when we had COVID, Chris and I went and stayed at JJ Lou's house so we could play online because we
That's
can't do it.
awesome. She's amazing.
Yeah, so
What
she wasn't
style?
even home. We just took over her house because she had 2 homes. But it was fantastic, and I think I did. Yeah, I did cash in. And I'm not an
Nice.
online player.
I love online. I see. This is where when we get into the debate about women in poker and feeling comfortable or intimidated, I went straight to online when I started playing poker because even though I'm not like I've never been intimidated being around males. I was a lawyer. There's 3 other women at my firm. I've never been intimidated by that, but there's a difference between being intimidated and being just a little uncomfortable. Like you don't feel social that day, so you don't want to get talked to by 8 guys at the table. Play online. I would just play online all the time. So these ladies tournaments for me, I look forward to these more than any other tournament because it feels comfortable and nice, and you don't feel like you're being looked at and like as different from anyone else.
I know.
And we're back. The ladies have repositioned a little bit. They are playing for the trophy and the title and all the extras.
David Levin said, are they stacking the 2,500 on the table right now? That would be really funny if it was just all
Wouldn't it?
singles.
Oh, yeah. It's stripper money.
I'm playing a lot of stuff online
Have you?
with my group I play with, yeah.
So you see the stacks right now. Chris Reed has about 1.5 to 1 on Krisha.
Oh, we have some new nicknames. Ruth in the booth with Jamie Kerstetter. I like it.
So now I'm
That's cute.
40.
Yes, Sherry, 5 of them chopped, and they left some money on the table as well as the trophy and the 25K opportunity with Bill Perkins.
Chris Reed starting off with a very good hand. Just going to take it down, extend her lead just a little bit.
Do you guys have any poker?
Hi, WSB.
have, like,
One of my
clubs
faves. She's a travel
there's
partner. We went to Maui with a group of ladies last year. That's the thing about ladies in poker.
husband and
We
I went
have
to,
friendships that have
Big
been
Island and
over 20
Maui.
years, and you know, when you have a common hobby as well as a passion for poker, I think that you meet
love the Big
ladies
Island. We were
like
science-
Lupe
we're science
Soto,
nerds, so we did all
WSB,
the-
people that I've known
Went to the top
forever.
of Mauna Kea,
And
we biked-
the bonds
we
are
hiked 6
there. We
miles,
call them
biked
Poker
3
Friends
miles
Forever,
to the,
PFFs.
lava
That's
flow.
cute.
I found a place online that for sea turtles that we hiked down this deserted volcanic rock beach and found just like a zillion sea turtles. So it was really cool.
That's nice.
Swam with them in a lagoon. I call.
Chris with another nice playable hand on the button. He's going to limp the button. Krisha with the dominated 8. He's going to see 3. But the 7 comes through. 2 diamonds and the gut shot for Chris.
You're right, the names are flip-flopped. Christina's in the Queen of Hearts jersey, and Krisha's on the right, just so you all know.
Diamond comes through. Chris Reed with the check mark. Krisha with the 7 of diamonds in her hand and a pair of 7s, maybe just enough to want to see a river. Drawing dead though. Yeah, she will make the call. Those chips will not be coming back. Ace pairs the board. Fine. Chris with the very conservative check back, but still extends her lead.
Board paired, but
Almost 3 to 1 for Chris Reed now. Pappy Van Winkle. I made the joke covering the final table earlier in the day that Mickey is reading Super System as a tribute to Doyle because everyone asks what she's reading. But I think we should make book jackets that just say Super System on all of them and have her put her books in them.
That's a great idea.
Hope to see you too, Jimmy Bluffett.
Call.
Paul Edwards asking, are we going to hear the questions, the Bill Perkins quiz? I don't think so, just because he's almost definitely asleep. Maybe the winner of this will get to read the book real quick before they go to bed and cheat.
I have some inside news that Chris has already read the book, so
Oh,
she's ready.
so she's got a shot.
She's ready. I like that Chris is drinking the wine, though.
Yeah.
That might be an edge.
You got to celebrate, you know? It's not every day you chop a tournament this big and enjoy it.
We love the 5-figure scores, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anyone could hate Jamie.
I was like, why are you trying to hate me, bro? Chris at the best of it again with top pair. Chris with just a tiny piece of it. So depending on like Chris's size of 300K, pretty small. Might get looked up. Krisha could convince herself. Just a misdraw.
Yeah, it's
Chris is
so-
trying to buy the pot.
Little value bet there. But are you really gonna call with pocket two, a pair of twos?
Yeah, maybe.
She is. Non-believer.
Chris is going to extend her lead even further, getting close to 4-1 territory.
Paul Edwards says Chris is keen as mustard
what they
and
say
wants
about
that sponsorship.
Keen as mustard. All right.
40.
Todd's playing the lodge August 3 through 14. Come see me in Round Rock. I'll be here.
Yeah, I'll give you this little, gosh, I'm always afraid to press any buttons on here.
Oh, let's just pick
But
one.
this, just pick one. Yeah, this monster, August 3 to the 14th.
If you could see the board, there's about 20 of them for her to choose from. so
Yeah,
it's
this is
kind
like,
of-
I could just, once
could just
pipes
start
like
picking.
nuclear, the stream just ends.
I'm glad you're not drinking. You might be picking some more buttons there. Pocket Kings, monster heads up. She's really gotten some good hands.
Yeah. And it looks like she just called. I like this a lot. When your stack is getting short and you have a hand that good, I mean, look, this is such terrible luck. Well played hand by Krisha to just flat and allow her opponent to continue, but she just gets wrecked. This board is all Chris Reed. Just flops the nuts.
So they
It-
did
it
do
is
a
her
color up.
birthday.
Yeah, they did do a color up. The green chips are the large chips. I don't know what their denomination is to you, Jamie.
They might be 500K a piece. This is gonna be it.
Uh-oh, she got it. Flopped again.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Chris.
Oh,
It's her birthday in 24 hours. This early
happy
birthday
birthday.
present to be 97% to win the trophy and the extra 25K Perkins deal.
And 2,500
Yep.
in $1 bills.
I thought I was trapping you.
I like the trap, Krisha. It didn't work out this time,
This is what
but
happens to me when I try to trap.
that's it.
Good game.
Good game, Krisha. Nothing you can do there.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Well played by Krisha, but wow, what a nice performance by Chris Reed. 2 trophies, 2,500 extra. I think she already had 25K locked up and a potential sponsorship from Bill Perkins for 25K.
Because she read the book.
Yep.
So Chris was our chip leader coming in with 3,020,000 chips, and she is the lone survivor going out.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you guys all so much for watching and participating in chat. Congrats to Chris Reed. Thank you so much, Ruth Hall. This has been so much fun. Praying for your good health.
thank
Want to
you.
see you at WSOP.
Thank you, Jamie, and thank you to the lodge staff and dealers. You guys rock. Come see me in Round Rock, Texas.
It's a great place to play, honestly. I've played all over the place at this point. It is gambly here. It is fun. People are nice. Dealers are great. So if you can make some time to check out Round Rock, Texas, just outside of Austin, it's a really fun place. And I hope to see you guys here. Thank you so much. Any closing words?
90 tables, and they run 2 tournaments a day and cash games nonstop. Get on Poker Atlas if you want to check it out. The Lodge, north of Austin.
All right. Thank you guys so much once again, and have a good night.
Night, folks.